What's up? Morning. YouTube, Facebook. As respected. It's February 20th. 21st, one of them. Anyway, it's February. It's coming Tuesday. It's your boy B-Day. Just reflecting on shit. I became a long way. I have. Still got a long way to go. But outside of that, I mean, man, look. Of course, y'all know when I do this, it's from experiences I've had. And the main thing is passing on information. You know, trying to figure out this life thing, man. Not just for myself, but for everybody as a whole, society. And that start with learning each other. I think that learning curve, though, that, you know what I'm saying, it's been more in favor of women than us men. And I ain't talking racially, just period. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, let's be real. Yo, it's a very, very standardized way of living when it comes to that. It's not equal. The expectations and shit we held to, I think we all know that. Now, admitting that is the truth is a different story. But I think a lot of reasons, or one main reason why things don't work out in relationships, especially when, you know what I'm saying, they fairly new. You meet this person and you see all these good qualities in them. You know what I'm saying? And you're infatuated with something new, someone new. Infatuated with the situation, with how this person making you feel is something different. And instantly, and this go for men and women, you put this person on a certain pedestal. You know, you already, I mean, instantly, without even knowing who this person really is, what they're coming out of, what they've dealt with, what they've been through, where their mind frame is, how they think. None of that ever came up in conversation. You never asked any of that. Because if not one of you, both of you was infatuated with what's new. And you instantly put this person on a certain pedestal, you know what I'm saying? So you have these high expectations for this person and being with you. And that's just not realistic. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. Not saying that it's a bad thing, because it's not. It's pretty much just human nature. But what it does is, you've placed this person in this position that they're maybe not ready to handle, not equipped to handle, don't want to handle, or they're, you know what I'm saying, you giving a false sense of reality of who this person really is to yourself. So when this person don't reach those standards and those expectations that you set forth, because this is what you see in them. This is the key word, this is what you see. When they don't reach that, it takes away from the person you thought you was with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna look at them the same. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't see the positives in them anymore. You start focusing on the negative in them. And when you do that, you're sending out negative energy. Well, if you send out negative energy, what you think is gonna come back to you? I'm just saying, like, you can't. And the scary part of this is, it's become the norm. Like, it's gotten to the point where, like, I hear a lot of women say, you know what I'm saying? You want your dude to do this and do that, do this, do that. Okay? What about what he wants you to do? You ever thought about that? What about all the things you started doing, but him being him, or him being the man that he is, let's say he start, you know what I'm saying, in certain situations, you start picking up slack here and there a little bit at a time. And he's not saying anything about it. He's just doing it, you know what I'm saying, because he want to be with you. But instead of recognizing that, I ain't gonna say on purpose, y'all will start taking advantage of it as if that's what he's supposed to be doing. No, because it didn't start out like that. It didn't start out with the understanding that that's what he was supposed to be doing. But that's where it is now. So now that you done put this on him, y'all will start seeing change in them. And then you start giving these accusations of you messing with somebody else. Girl, if you ain't acting the same, there's something going on. No, it ain't. The same way, if we don't stand up to these standards or live up to this pedestal that y'all done put us on, you start seeing us differently. When you start lacking on what you was doing in the beginning or what you said you would do, the same rule applies. We don't see you the same. So then we'll start backing up. So once that happens, now you backing up, I'm backing up. We only focusing on the negatives. We only see the negatives in each other. How do you think this is gonna work? What do you think the outcome of this is gonna be? And another thing for men and women, you can't, in layman's terms, so many words, start shit, even if it's not your intention. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, whether you did intentionally or you're not doing intentionally, you can't come at a person and start shit, then when that person has a reaction to what you've done or what you've said, you can't want to play the victim now. You know what I'm saying? If you come barking at somebody and they turn around and bite you, how are you the victim? You put yourself in that position. You started that. That person wasn't doing anything to you. You came around barking, making all this noise, irritating them. You found out they don't bark, they bite, and all of a sudden you hurt. That's funny. That's real funny. Where does that make sense? Tell me that. Like, how does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? And ladies, I don't be picking on y'all. Look, this is what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to speak from a man's perspective to give y'all insight on what we think, how we feel, how we see things. You know what I'm saying, in these situations. Not pointing out, you know what I'm saying, y'all faults or anything like that, because we all got them. We all got faults. We all got anger management problems. Look, ain't nobody immune to this. If you a human, you got it. But, like I said in the beginning, man, if y'all want change from us, we gotta see that same effort and change from you. If we don't see it, we're not gonna do it. And I'm not just talking about black men and black women. I'm talking about men and women, period. There's some things y'all been getting away with over the years that you know, it ain't right. If we gonna talk about being morally right, that is not morally right. You know that. Y'all know this to be a fact. Because there's been times that we have conversations, gender conversations, you know what I'm saying, group or whatever, and we'll bring stuff like this up. And I know y'all done had it before. You get to laughing about it and whatever. Because you know we right. You know we right about that. But given how society's rules are and the fact that a dude love you, you know what I'm saying, it's certain things that he gonna go out his way to do. You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit that he gonna take the stands for. Like, baby, you ain't gotta do this. I'll take care of that. Nothing wrong with that. When he does stuff like that, he's doing. Ladies, look. When a man does that, that's our way of showing how we feel about you. You know what I'm saying? It's not about. And I know a lot of y'all be like, I don't give a damn about possession stuff. It's not about that. It's about the extra time, the extra steps, the extra things I've added on to my daily life. You know what I'm saying? Added on in my life to do for you just because I want to. Just because I know it'll make you happy. That's when a man cares. Not what y'all be talking about. My man take the bills and he love me, he take care of it. No, y'all need to get off of that. I'm dead serious. Y'all need to get off of that. Your man is not paying the bills in the house because he loves you. He not. That is funny as shit. My man love me, he pay all the bills. Baby. Your man paying all the bills has nothing to do with you. I'm gonna keep on saying it till y'all get off of that. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm not saying it's to bust your bubble, rain on your parade and all that shit, because it is raining, but it's cool. If this man has obtained this life, he keeps it up simply because that's what he's supposed to do. Whether you with him or not, he's still gonna pay his bills. He's still gonna make sure his life roll. The ship still gotta sail, whether you on it or not. So that ain't got nothing to do with you. But it's all good. But if we gonna talk about it on that aspect, look, man. When you see him doing extras that he don't have to do, when you see him going out of his way when he don't have to, when you see him doing things for you just because he's thinking of you, or doing something, getting something you need, taking care of something you need to take care of just because. That's how we show we care. For a man, that's how we show we care. That's how we show him we love him. And I know y'all be saying you want to hear it. Okay, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, that's not how we're programmed. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we want to hear it sometimes, but we don't have to hear it like y'all. So we don't process the fact that you need to hear it like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to remind us of that sometimes. And not because we lost what we feel for you. It's just we don't think that way. We don't have to hear it. We're watching what you do. We're watching how you treat us, how you come at us. You know what I'm saying? How you appreciate us. Wrong pipe. But anyway, that's how we analyze that as a man from a man's perspective. But the things that we gotta stop doing to each other is setting these unrealistic high expectations. Dude. And I know it's hard. I ain't gonna look, man, it's hard not to do it. It really is. Especially when you find somebody you like. It's cool, y'all vibing. You skip a lot of steps real quick because you want to hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Not just that person, you want to hold on to that feeling. You want to hold on to that happiness. So you automatically invest your feelings in this person. You automatically have these expectations of them to uphold what you want them to do and be to keep you happy. And the person probably be willing. I mean, hell yeah, I'm down with that. Cool. But y'all done skip steps. You know what I'm saying? You never inquired to ask about, well, how would you feel if we was in this situation? How would you handle it if we was in that situation? What do you think about this? What do you feel about that? Our human nature, we skip that shit because we so much in search of happiness. We want to be happy, And I say there's nothing wrong with that, but it's levels and steps to being happy. First off, it start with you. If you ain't happy with yourself, it's nothing you can do or nothing somebody can do for you to fill that void. It start with you. Once you're happy with yourself, I mean genuinely happy with yourself, then you know what it would take for somebody else to bring you that happiness too. You know what I'm saying? And you will be able to express to them what it takes, what you expect of them. And then you fairly give that person the opportunity to say yay or nay. To say, yes, I can do that for you. Yes, I'm willing to do that for you. Yes, I am capable of doing that for you. Or vice versa. No, I'm not in a position to do that for you. No, I'm not ready to do that for somebody. And it may be y'all are made for each other. It's just the time y'all period that y'all at in your life. Right now we need to chill. I mean, nobody's saying y'all just need, okay, fuck you, you go one way, I go the other way. No. Y'all can still be cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's just taking your time, basically. Like, okay, you have all these features and qualities I like in you. But while we find out the rest, be my partner. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when we talk to y'all and we're like having a serious conversation, I know we can be aggressive and shit like that. And y'all take that very passionately. You know what I'm saying? You'll take it in and like, you'll take it straight to heart. As if we barking at you. We're not. And then, I ain't your homeboys, don't be talking to me like that. In actuality, if a man is with you, how we see it, yes, you are. You are one of my homeboys. You're not you're not a dude, but that same level, you there. As a matter of fact, if he with you, you are the number one. You my ace. Like, yes, you are one of my partners. What you supposed to be. You see, when we having a conversation, when a man is expressing his feelings about shit, it's not in us to be timid about it. You know what I'm saying? We bark, but don't take how we saying it so seriously. Try to look past how we coming at it or how we barking and actually listen to what we saying. You see what I'm saying? Once we get that out of our system, then we can sit back, all right, I guess so. And we'll start thinking about it on the same level you thinking about it, because you listen to what we said. So now you thinking about it rationally. Well, now that we done got that rah-rah out, now we can think about it rationally. And when you come at us with suggestions, we can take that in rationally, because when we've gotten that aggression out. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we don't have an outlet to get that aggression out, and we come at you with it and you bark back and how we fighting, we're never releasing that. We never given a chance to release the aggression of what we was originally mad about, what was originally bothering us. Because now it's been channeled to you. Now you channeling it back to me, so we going back and forth. So I've never got to get this out. I've never, you know what I'm saying? So it's just lingering. So then it builds up, and now you stressed out. You got pains in your back because you haven't had a chance to release any of this. You see what I'm saying? And true enough, like anything else, it goes both ways. But that's the situation. Speaking from a dude's perspective, you know, it's our point of view. And I'm not saying it's right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm your woman, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't talk to me like that. You're right. You're right. And that's things that we will work on with ourselves when you bring that to our attention. You're right. But until we process that, you know what I'm saying, and are able to catch ourselves from doing that, what we need from you is the understanding of, if you didn't do anything wrong and I'm telling you about a situation but I'm barking at you, that's just it. I'm just barking at you. It's not to you. I'm trying to vent. I need to get this out. And you are my number one. You are my better half. You are who and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I need to get this out, and I need somebody to listen to me. I need somebody to hear this. Not hear how I'm saying it. I need somebody to hear me. And I'm passionate about it. It's fucking me up right now. I'm pissed off. I just need to get it out. You know what I'm saying? So, don't take it so personally of how we saying it. Just listen. Like you want us to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, at the end, y'all start talking to us about stuff, and y'all be like, I just want you to hear me sometimes. Well, we need that too. Just in different situations. We need it when it's something bothering us, or we need to get stuff off our chest. Like, we don't have to talk about our day-to-day. But if something happened that we need to get out, just let us get it out. Even if we get it out and we barking, and if it's bothering you, just say, okay, baby, I hear you. Let me go and let you calm down, and we can talk about it. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, all right, cool. Now, once you say that, he gonna realize, damn, I just been in here on some, damn, I tripped out. But it also gives you a chance, ladies, to let me go calm down. Let me understand that, okay, it's not me he mad at. He wasn't jumping on me. Let me bring my shit down. So not both of y'all on the same wavelength. Damn, I was just out here barking at baby and she had nothing to do with it. I tripped out. And now you on the same one, they be barking at me, but it wasn't me. Something got in there. Now both of y'all calming down. Eventually somebody gonna walk back to the other. Are you alright? Yeah, you alright? I apologize for how I came at you. It's cool. I understand. It wasn't by me. Boom. Conversation start. Y'all can talk. It's understanding. You can give your suggestions and what you think and how you see from looking from the outside looking in, and he can receive them better. Okay, baby, I never thought about it like that. Or if he had thought about it, maybe I tried that and this is what happened. Okay, baby, let's try something else. Well, what about this? He's not gonna be, man, that shit ain't gonna work. I tried that motherfucking bullshit. You get that reaction when he hasn't been able to process nothing and hasn't been able to get it out. So when you just, what the hell, why did you do? You just do this. Man, I tried that bullshit. Nobody has gotten a chance to process or release anything. You see what I'm saying? And whoever's pissed off, if you haven't given that person a chance to vent, it's not gonna happen. And they may have vented to somebody else, but it's not the same as when you vent to the person you're with. You see, you don't care about public's opinion very much. You can process it, you can accept it, you know what I'm saying? But to actually take it to heart, because that's not who you with. So I hear you. And they, you know what I'm saying, to keep shit cordial, there may be some things to change or whatever. But the person you with, that's a different story. You value their opinion. You value that. You know what I'm saying? So venting to that person, you're looking for a certain reaction, a certain response. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's, you know this person gonna tell you what you need to hear, you're gonna take it versus somebody else telling you. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in the way you do it. My dad always told me, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. That makes a lot of sense with everything you do in life. A lot of sense. So I'm gonna leave it right there for now, man. I'll say it's a man's perspective. I hope I enlightened y'all on some things. You know, when I do this shit, I'm trying to enlighten myself on some things. It's all about self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? And I always remember, any change you want in your life is gonna always start with you. Always. Like we as a society always saying, we want change with each other for peace and, you know, understand from each other. Well, we all have to look at ourselves as individuals and see what we need to change within ourselves. Then we can work on changing with each other. But as long as we still stay stubborn and I'm me, I'm gonna be me, I don't give a damn what you say, fuck you, I'm me. Well, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we at. That's where we gonna be. That's where we gonna stay. We don't try to work on change within ourselves. So, there it is. You take that with you. Do what you want to do with it. Hopefully you do the right thing with it. I'm gonna definitely try my part. I'm gonna do my part. Ends up saying try. I'm gonna try. Let's start doing. No more trying. Let's do. How about that? We're gonna end this on a good note. Let's do. We ain't gonna try to do nothing no more. We're going to do. Okay? Cool. Y'all cool? Cool. All right. Y'all be cool, man. Y'all have a good day. It's raining out here in H-Town, so if you're in the H, man, be safe. You know, if you're late, you're late. Don't be rushing. There ain't no sense in killing yourself trying to save 5 minutes. Wherever you're trying to get to, it's your job. They ain't gonna be at your funeral if you died, so if you're late, you're late. They'll be all right, I promise. Y'all be cool, man. It's your boy Hard Charles. I'm out.